Good morning, everyone. We're about to bring you the latest COVID-19 UAE updates. However, if you found this podcast through an article, which so many of you are doing, please hit that subscribe button wherever you get your podcasts so you can get your Dubai news daily. Good morning, Dubai. How are you doing? And welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, where we go through all the trending stories that everyone in Dubai is talking about. Yesterday, what a day.
What a day.
Some massive news dropped in terms of you no longer have to wear masks in certain areas across the UAE. Also, we're talking about different travel rules with regards to getting back into the UK. Big news on the money kicks front. He's fighting again. We're also going to be interviewing Lovin Saudi later in the show because today is the 91st National Saudi Day.
And we'll also be giving the lowdown on all the great things that'll be happening over the weekend in Dubai.
And there is a lot. I'm pretty excited about this one. A lot coming up, a lot going on. But before we get into it all, someone broke the internet again yesterday.
Was it Goose? Your dog, eh?
No, it wasn't Goose. She just broke a Facebook group once, Facebook community group by running around. That's my dog. But no, it was Kim K, and she always does it. And she's smart, and she's literally marketing genius extraordinaire. And people who down her don't see the cash that's rolling into her bank account every single time she puts something out, I guess.
They don't see the big picture, but Kim Kardashian is a marketing genius. Like something, it just goes out, it makes a conversation, makes waves in the internet, and Kim is already on top of it. Kim and Kris. I think she got it from Kris Jenner, to be honest.
Well, interesting. We didn't post the photo because it's a little bit not suitable for work. But basically, a little background is, you know, Kim's sister Courtney. She is now dating Travis Barker, and she was seen at the VMAs with Megan Fox, who is dating Machine Gun Kelly.
Yes.
And the two girls, like, they hosted, and then also there was like photos of them in the bathroom, and those photos got a lot of attention. Like, the two girls are looking very well, and there was a lot of talk about like the relationships. So 5 days later, after the VMAs, what does Kim do?
Kim gets Courtney and Megan to model for Skims. Genius.
Literally, every single post on Instagram is like it's just on point.
So quick to get the whole campaign out, and it was just a very exotic campaign. It was really nice. I mean, I liked it, and I thought it was genius. Everyone is talking about it and posting it and resharing it. So that is the purpose of the whole campaign. Whether you hate it or love it, people are talking about it.
I 100% agree, but maybe we should be pulled back a little bit in our fawning over Kim. Ali, thoughts?
No.
No, that's not.
No, I don't agree. He doesn't agree with us. Like, we should keep talking about Kim, right?
No. Continue. No. Go into the news.
Go to the news. If you want to see the photos, go on to her Skims, or probably her Instagram, or Courtney's, or Megan's, and you can see them. They're basically modeling the latest range of Skims, and they're getting a lot of eyeballs.
Love it.
Let's jump into our top story. You no longer have to wear a mask at select areas across the UAE. Big news, the UAE has officially eased mask rules at certain public spaces. This was announced yesterday by the National Emergency Crisis and Disaster Management Authority, that's NCEMA. You no longer have to wear them in certain areas. The areas include exercising in public places, traveling with private vehicles with individuals of the same household, exercising outside, at the beach or by the pool, and when you're receiving medical or specific spa treatments as well.
The directive comes after a huge drop in recent COVID-19 cases in recent weeks. In the last 24 hours alone, the UAE has recorded just 318 cases. And it's worth noting, however, that when you take off your mask, you're still obliged to maintain a social distance of 2 meters. And that is still mandatory as per the UAE law.
It was an interesting one, actually. I was away yesterday, I wasn't feeling too well, and so much news tumbled in onto the news desk in Simran's lap. Expertly covered, as always. But in this one, I had questions because I already thought that I was able to walk outside, exercise strenuously without my mask.
So that is in the gym. Now, this is in public spaces. Now, a lot of people on social media had the exact same question, thinking like all these things were allowed, but it wasn't. So it was, most of them were allowed like under the sheets, like, you know, they weren't legally allowed. Like, for example, when you're in a salon and getting treatments done to your hair, something, you still have to have your mask on, but people didn't have it on. And it was something that was just like, okay, here, it's okay anyway, you'll get away with it. But now it's legally, like, you don't need to wear your mask anymore. When you
I think it's specific treatments, though. It's not like if you're getting your nails done. I think it's like specific
facial treatments
and things like that.
So the other things that were mentioned are, extra traveling in private vehicles. Now that was, you didn't need to wear your masks for when you're traveling with your family. That was one that's just been carried on. But exercising in public places is one of the main ones.
Yeah, and then it'll also be interesting to see how they roll out the pool and the beach. I think it's very interesting because until now, I think you were exempt from wearing your masks when swimming, but at the beach you were still required to. So that's quite one of the big ones. And it's so great because I think on Tuesday morning, after the previous NCMA press briefing, they basically said that all indicators point to a return to a new normal of life and business activities, and removing the masks in specific places is just getting us there. Like, I did not think we weren't going to see an end to these masks. Like, I have stacks and stacks at home ready to be worn, reusable ones and then like the cloth ones, and I just thought that this is just part of life now, because it's to instill the reminder that the pandemic is among us. But I guess we're literally seeing such a significant decrease of cases at the moment. It's just been crazy to watch the numbers go down. And with that, the government can bring in these changes. So it's so positive.
And people were absolutely loving that the mask restrictions are easing. But like you said, with people so used to masks. When I traveled to Hong Kong many years ago, people were still wearing masks in metro stations over there and the airports. So maybe we might still see people wearing masks while traveling. And in really crowded public spaces, like I would still wear it in the metro.
100%.
Just for for hygiene purposes now.
Yeah, it's so interesting. I think we've just become so used to them, and very much see the benefit, apart from the skin situation. Will you be removing your masks at the places that you're allowed to, or are you going to be proceeding with caution, Ali? I'll open up Instagram to see your comments too.
I'm going to proceed with caution. Just be careful. And plus, I don't want to catch a cold.
This is the thing. It's bug season, as we know.
Yeah, I had a cold. I mean, on Wednesday last week, it was raging, my cold, Thursday. And Ali literally comes in with a sanitizer spray, and he's just like...
That was a really good Ali.
I cannot do that.
You don't see Ali. That was a fantastic Ali. Well done.
But it's sitting there like... And he's like,
but it's so true. Masks and sanitizer, and then you just kind of, you don't want to get sick because you don't want to quarantine for X number of days if it can potentially be COVID. So we do everything we can to keep those bugs at bay. And if it means sanitizing our friends, and if it means wearing masks, we'll probably continue to do so.
Sanitizing our friends, it's come to that. But I love that there's still, the UAE is still imposing a social distance of 2 meters, because who wants to be around humans? Let's be very honest.
And we're seeing some interesting comments come in, actually. Neha saying she remembers Hong Kong too. Good morning, Neha. She always watches, I think. They would always wear masks. I really hope that with so many people entering the UAE for the expo, the cases don't go up again. Same.
Fingers crossed. But the UAE is taking all sorts of precautions. So you know that the UAE has it covered with social distancing and all that is needed for the expo. You need a PCR test, do a negative PCR test unless you're vaccinated to even be at the expo site. So, you know,
it's going to be clean air.
All precautions in place. Now, moving on, the UK will start accepting the UAE vaccines from October 4th. Now, from 4 a.m. Monday, October 4th, which is next week, the UK will start accepting UAE vaccines, and the rules for travel from countries not on the UK red list will depend on your vaccination status. Now, the 4 approved vaccines include Oxford AstraZeneca, Pfizer BioNTech, Moderna, and Janssen. The following formulations of the 4 listed vaccines qualify as approved vaccines as well, which is AstraZeneca Covishield, AstraZeneca Vaxzevria, AstraZeneca Vaxzevria, Moderna Takeda, sounds like a Mexican dish. And you must have had a complete course of an approved vaccine at least 14 days before you arrive in England. If you qualify as fully vaccinated, you will have to book and pay for a day 2 COVID-19 test to be taken after arrival in England, and complete your passenger locator form anytime in the 48 hours before you arrive in England, as well as take a COVID-19 test on before day 2 and after you arrive in England, as per the new rules. Now, under the new rules, you will not need to take a pre-departure test and take a day 8 COVID-19 test nor will you need to quarantine at home or in the place that you're staying for 10 days after you arrive in England.
You will, however, need to show proof of your vaccination, digital or paper-based, from a national or state-level public health body. That includes, as a minimum, forename and surnames, your date of birth, your vaccine brand and manufacturer, date of vaccination of each dose, the country or territory or vaccination and or certificate issuer. Now, if your document from a public health body does not include all of these, you must then still follow the non-vaccinated rules. If not, you may be denied boarding on that flight, which would be a risky situation. The latest decision was announced by Grant Shapps, the Secretary of State for Transport, following updates to the vaccination app.
So just a disclaimer that Sinopharm is not in the list of approved vaccinations for the UK.
Which obviously a lot of people were originally vaccinated with Sinopharm here in the UAE. However, as a whole, this is fantastic news for UK residents. You can just hear its music to their ears. I saw it on so many stories yesterday, people sharing it, delighted that they'll be able to go home without paying that hotel quarantine. So
I'm surprised Amy didn't share it.
She may have. Maybe she did. I was going to say, maybe she did to her close friends.
Oh yeah, probably, but she was so thrilled when the news came out. She's the one who sent in
Amy's our boss, by the way.
Oh yeah,
our colleague.
Love Amy. She sent in all the information about it on React. But yeah, so all the information that we have shared with you guys is via Amy, who was thrilled at the announcement and just went and finding and researching all about it.
Well, this is it. People, whatever country you're from, you're following those travel rules so keenly. Of course, then you still have to remember other countries that are still unable to travel. I think Australia has had a bad run of it, same with South Africa, so they're probably still waiting for the news. But I think every country that opens up a little bit more is a positive step in the right direction.
Very true.
Let's move on. More big news that broke yesterday. Money Kicks is fighting again, and there's a female on the card. So, after Social Knockout proved to be an absolutely huge hit, with hundreds of influencer fans who came to the Coca-Cola Arena to catch the first ever influencer fight in the Middle East, the big names are back again for round two. Now, when I say it was a huge hit, someone shared the numbers after the Social Knockout. We talked about a lot on the show. There was a lot of kind of hype and controversy ahead of the first Social Knockout. Millions of views, millions of eyeballs on it. Like, it was one of those things, because it's a quiet summer in the UAE, everyone was watching this fight. Like, all my friends who are not really into fighting, there was a Social Knockout going down in the Coca-Cola Arena. Everyone was watching. People were paying for that pay-per-view. It was very exciting. However, it's now back for round two with some very exciting additions. So this time round, Social Knockout 2, brought to you by TK Fight Night, promotions and sponsored by CocoSwap, is all set to be bigger, badder and better, and will feature the first ever female influencer fight night with Indian TikToker Jamana Khan versus Saudi Arabian TV presenter and influencer Sarlina. So mark your calendars now. It's all happening on Friday, October 15th, Coca-Cola Arena. Very big news.
And like you said, it did cause such a stir on social media, and people were just like fascinated by the event to see like how is it going to turn out, how is it going to play out, what's going to happen, will it actually attract a huge crowd, will it be will it be a flop? But it was just a massive scale event. People were going insane, and the amount of influencers that attended this event.
Oh, and it's like, remember that marker of whether or not it's an interesting event is when you have a couple of people messaging you to see if they can get tickets, because they think that we have tickets. We did actually at the time, but they all ran out very quickly. But at that, there was people messaging saying, can I attend? But this time, Money Kicks is back, probably going to be number one on the fight card. Adam Salah is back, Slim is back. So we actually had all of them in studio pre-fight before. But I'm not, Jamana Khan, she's hilarious.
She's huge.
And she's very, very famous. So to see her in the ring, like, that's exciting.
I would never see her in that kind of avatar of like a boxer, because she's so, like not girly, just very feminine, and she'll do like the cute dances and the cute acting chops.
But she does like she's very funny. Like she doesn't mind laughing at herself. Like she doesn't mind like putting herself out there. So I nearly actually, of all of the kind of famous people, influencers, like her content's very funny, and I could actually see her doing it for the entertainment value.
I would never, but Sarlina, I haven't seen her before, but I know she's big in Saudi. So it'll be interesting to see the two of them have a face-off And like from the pictures, I feel Sarlina is more like, she's got I don't know, maybe she's been boxing or something. Like just the pose itself. Do you have the poster?
I was going to have a look. Yeah, it's hard to know. It's hard to know.
Should I open up the poster so we can have a look together and just like analyze the contestants?
Analyze the contestants. It's like, pre-fight. So it's all happening October 15th, Coca-Cola Arena.
She's got such a poker face, like her game face is on, and Jumana is like a little sweet little.
No, Jumana's not. She's ready. Look at that. I wouldn't go near either of them. Maybe I would. Who knows?
But this expression for Adam Salah, it's like fierce. He is going to eat you alive.
We're looking at the fight card, by the way, and it's on our Instagram from yesterday. However, 3 names, I'm assuming, have not been announced because the last time those 3 guys went up against 3 other big names.
Yeah.
So I think we'll still wait to hear who they're fighting, or potentially they're fighting each other, but there's 3. So I'm assuming there's going to be 3 more names announced.
Oh, so some more reveals are yet to be made.
Exciting.
And that's exciting, and other exciting stuff happening this weekend. A lot of great things happening. It's an other weekend, and as we get closer to the end of the year, the activities just increase, and with COVID restrictions easing up as well. Starting with the Laughter Factory, which is going to be happening on September 23rd at the Grand Millennium Dubai. So if you are in the mood for something funny, something to tickle your funny bones, the Laughter Challenge, did I say the Laughter Factory? You might want to check that out.
And also, it's the last weekend of the month, which always means Climb with Rio World Tour. This happens at the end of every month. The Climb with Rio Challenge is now in its 3rd season, and this month they're taking on Australasia and Antarctica. So if you want to join the Wolfpack, you basically need to choose a landmark that you will virtually climb in these places, and then just share the stories, like tag Team Angel Wolf, let them know you're doing it from home. The cool thing is you can do it from your building, or you can just walk around wherever you are, but you have to choose a specific distance that's a peak in those places, and then just challenge yourself to it. Tag Team Angel Wolf, let them know you're doing it. Tag us at Lovin Dubai so we can reshare your stories. It happens at the end of every month. It's their world tour, and they're in season 3, so get out and support them.
They're so innovative with the challenges that they come up with. It's never the same. It's always something different, a new landmark that they wanna kind of not emulate. That scale, yeah, exactly. But if you guys are into embroidery, now there's basics of embroidery workshop at the Workshop Dubai happening on Friday 24th of September, which is tomorrow at 2 p.m. You might want to check that out. It's just like the basics, and you can get into a little bit of fashion.
And that embroidery, I just think of Tom Daly knitting at the Olympics. Remember how cute that was? The English Olympian. However, if you're not into creating your own, you can also go to the art market, which is happening at Times Square Centre on Friday, where they have heaps of homegrown brands, lots of kind of really interesting things that you can buy, maybe gifts coming up to the holidays if you're one of those people who gets ahead of the game.
Just the other day, someone posted on social media saying she was just talking about gifts in general, and she's like she would rather have something small, personalized, and just so bespoke, like that speaks volumes. Like the price doesn't matter. It's just the thought and sentiment behind it. So a lot of the times these homegrown and homemade stuff, like for example embroidered napkins or embroidered anything, just a homemade dish, it speaks so much more than going and buying something fancy. So if you're looking to gift something personalized, of course, like Casey said, art market. And Luna goes soldiers for kids at Mall of the Emirates. Is that a show? Yeah,
it's basically just this play aimed at kids. Tickets start from 75 dirham. It's at the theatre at Mall of the Emirates. So if you're looking for something a little unique and different to take the kids to, you can do that. And finally, before we get into our National Saudi Day celebrations, question, are you ready for pool brunches and pool parties yet?
Yes.
Yes. Ali?
Yes.
Yes. Guys, this is super cool. It's all happening at Zero Gravity. Legendary record label Head Candy is taking over the Tropical Brunch this Friday from sunshine to sunset. Basically, if you are in the mood to get out and enjoy the slightly cooler weather, Zero Gravity is a place to be at this weekend. Heaps going on there. It's the Tropical Brunch that's quite famous, and they have someone, Head Candy, who is a big record label, take it over, who I know very well, I promise. And access is 349 dirham for ladies and 399 dirham for guys.
Oh, that's all. These are good packages, good deals.
Well, that's like 1 to 5, and it's pool and beach, and then you get food and drinks
unlimited
as well.
Oh, nice. And
So-
live music, saxophone, like just a nice vibe all together.
It actually is a good price because if you try and book a pool in general at the moment, like a nice one with a party vibe, very expensive. I'm always like researching good value pool days. Haven't done it in a while, but I'm always like looking it up, and they're always like it's always like a la carte, and it's pricey. So actually, this is quite a good deal.
Anything a la carte is pricey. That's why anytime you get one of those unlimited food deals,
You take it.
you go ham, and then you keep some in your bag as well.
That is a very interesting
Just
question.
kidding.
You go to brunches and you see the amount of food prepared. I have never seen someone with Tupperware. However, have you brought Tupperware to a brunch?
No, but it's giving me ideas.
It's interesting.
Why not? Because it goes to waste, right?
Well, we don't know it goes to waste, but you just see the amount of food prepared for you, and then depending on the brunch, you might eat a lot or you might not eat that much at all. Sometimes I go to brunch and by 6 p.m. I'm like, oh, I'd like to eat again.
Yeah, I feel you, but like sometimes, you know, with buffets and brunches, you just fill up your plate and you get so much, and then you end up just having like tasters of everything. You just want to taste and check and not actually finish the entire dish in front of you, and then it goes to waste. I've asked them so many times, and they don't even do a takeaway for you at brunches. It just sucks.
No, they don't. But one of the things with COVID that they actually reduced the number of buffets. So a lot of places are doing like 3 courses, which I much prefer. Like it's unlimited, but it's still food served to your table, and it's not this wild buffet where choice is impossible. I actually much prefer that in terms of brunch style.
Once when I went for one of their brunches, they actually had someone at each counter serving you, so you don't kind of like overserve yourself, which I think is just ideal. Like it shames you into just taking as a normal person and not just like overfill your plate if you were going by yourself.
Yeah, we do have. There's always too much choice. We're very privileged. So September the 23rd marks National Saudi Day. It's the 91st National Day for Saudi, and in celebration, we got to chat with our Lovin Saudi team. In case you were unaware, Lovin Dubai has a sister website called Lovin Saudi. We also have 3 other cities there: Lovin Neom, Lovin Sharikra, and Lovin Riyadh. Potentially a 4th, actually. Sharqiya. Say it again.
Sharqiya.
Sharqiya.
Sharqiya. He's saying it differently now.
You can say it with a qaf or a gaf.
Okay, Sharqiya.
Yeah.
Sharqiya or Sharqiya.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Lovin Jeddah. If you would like to hear me mispronounce more Arabic words, please watch this interview. It was so nice to be able to chat to them. They are going all out. They're actually off today, so we pre-recorded it earlier this week because we weren't going to get them into the studio. But they talked about how they're celebrating, why they are proud to be from Saudi at this point in time, and just more about Saudi National Day celebrations. So please watch it on Facebook, and if you're on Instagram, tune into our Facebook show so you can watch the whole thing. Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
Lovin Extra is here. This is the new membership, and while absolutely nothing changes for our readers, extra members get access to premium content, exclusive competitions, and first look for tickets and access to the coolest events across the city, and Lovin merch. If you subscribe right now, a very cool Lovin Red Eco Water bottle will be delivered to your door.
Take a shower.
Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. Today is Saudi National Day, and we are joined by none other than our Lovin Saudi team over in Saudi, Khaled and Rasha. How are you doing?
Fine. What about you?
I'm very well, thank you. Before we jump into the show, I just want to say one thing. Kilaam, Asabia, Bekhair.
Okay. Nice.
What did I say?
كل عام السعودية بخير.
Yeah, كل عام السعودية بخير. Happy National Day.
Hey, happy National Day, Saudi. We love the balloons. We love this. Tell us what's going on over in Saudi today. How are you celebrating?
Good. No, you start.
Okay. Every place in green and white colors.
Even my nails.
Yeah. And the celebration and the preparing to the National Day, it started from starting this week, beginning, so because it's COVID still on this year and last year, it's little than previous years. We remember in 2019 is very big events and big celebration in Saudi with different cities. We talk about more than 80 cities in 2019, but I hope this National Day it's the last with the COVID life. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, let's pray for that.
A bit of background first of all. Where are you? What building can I see behind you?
Yeah, so our office in King Fahd Road, in the capital of Saudi Arabia, Riyadh. So this is one of the towers in King Fahd Road, Al Mujadwal Tower.
Not too bad, Saudi team. And most importantly, how many days off do you get? How many days holiday are Saudi going to celebrate their 91st National Day?
Actually, for the students, it's 2 days, Wednesday and I think Thursday. Yeah. For us, 1 day, but it's enough. Weekend, so it's enough.
Yeah, so this year it's officially it's only in 23rd, so it's the National Day.
Yeah.
So it's officially for the private sector and public sector or government. It's on Thursday, but some of the public government and students Wednesday and Thursday. So it's a long weekend,
Here, I'm jealous. I'd love to visit. Tell me, this is a question for both of you individually. Do you have any, first of all, where did you grow up in Saudi? And do you have any strong memories of National Day when you were growing up?
Mm-hmm.
For me, Riyadh, I raised in Riyadh. Memories, actually, my family treats like the National Day as a Eid. No one's going out, all the family in the same house, dinner, sweets, chit chats, all that stuff, So I feel jealous today. I want to go out, I want to see people, but I know that's no. So
everywhere, yeah.
Yeah, and we usually sit at my grandpa's house, so it's no, you can't go out. Sit with your family. What do you want to go? So, not much memories, but yeah.
So it's a big family day for you.
Yeah.
Okay, and same for you, Khaled?
Yeah, maybe it's different. But actually the National Day holiday it's officially since 2005. So there is not a lot of memories like in last years when I was in Dubai. I visit a lot of events because Dubai last year's its celebration maybe like Saudi and Saudi National Day, and this year it's continued to with the logo to get together forever, NC1. So when I was in Dubai, I visit and I attend many of the events for Saudi concerts, consulate event, and actually we are especially to the youth concerts that take a lot of this event last year's parade and the famous places like here in Riyadh, Al Ulayya, and Turkey, Prince Turki Al-Awwal. And a lot in Jeddah, Corniche Jeddah, same in Khubar, Corniche Al-Khubar.
I think I actually remember seeing those videos. Like here in Dubai, the Burj Khalifa will light up. We've seen other buildings in Dubai recognizing like the strong friendship our countries have. But what stuck out to me most is for Saudi National Day, you guys go big in terms of your cars, right? Aren't there like people beeping on the streets and that type of thing? How much of that happens in Riyadh? And then does it happen in the smaller cities, or is that just for Riyadh, just in the big cities?
I think all the big cities, right?
Yeah, all the big cities we can see. It's even with the horses, bikes. This year we have I think for 500 bikes in Diriyah.
Yeah.
So they will celebrate today on Thursday. A lot of things happening with this event.
I think that's the fun moments in the National Day when your car like crowded and people screaming, singing. That's the fun. Yeah.
This is the videos that we see in Dubai, and I'm like, "Phew, Saudi looks like fun."
I'm just see yesterday for DFC colors and green and white and logo for Saudi Arabia.
And I'm wearing green to celebrate. Like you said, you've only been celebrating for a couple of years. It's Saudi's 91st National Day, but of course, for the eyes of the international audience, Saudi has changed so much and is continuing to change. So on Saudi National Day, what makes you both proud to be from Saudi?
For me, I think I'm so proud of women in Saudi. Now we have much opportunity to do more stuff, and every place you go, like you'll find a great woman there. So I think that's the thing. I'm so proud of it. So yeah,
that's amazing to hear. It really is.
I think variety of everywhere and everything you see in Saudi, there is a variety. You see a passion and youth in each youth people here in Saudi, and actually when you travel by the car, for example, you can travel more than 1,000 kilometers, 1,400, from the south to north and east to west. How the founder unite this great kingdom before 91 years. So this is I think the first thing what
I mean for that.
And it makes us want to explore, like the kingdom unfortunately has been closed off for so long in terms of COVID and travel. You're opening back up again, and I know so many of us here in Dubai, we want to go to Al Ula, we want to go to Neom, we want to go and visit you guys in Riyadh. So can we come to the office and celebrate?
Can we what? I didn't hear that.
By the way, anyone who's just joining now, we're talking to Khalid and Rasha from the Lovin Saudi team. So my second last question is, can I come and visit you guys?
Of course.
Of course.
We can't wait to see you.
Good days is coming, inshallah.
And finally, before we leave you, do you guys celebrate as a team? Like, it's not just you, there's a couple more. How many are working on the Lovin Saudi team, and do you have plans to celebrate Saudi National Day together?
Now, how many? 12 people, maybe?
I think.
Yeah, 12.
Yeah.
Lunch in the office, station for dinner.
Cake, more than one cake.
Videos and sharing a lot of content with the followers for the updates with a lot of cities in Saudi. Also, the GCC countries, they will celebrate with us today and this weekend. So yeah.
Fun. That's one of the things.
Actually, loving Saudi and loving Dubai every day. It's for the country.
Oh, yes. I know that we're all kind of unique, proud of where we are.
It's not for just for National Day or one day.
Yeah.
Do you agree, Casey? Right?
100%. I think that we're here for our countries. But yeah, one of the things I'm looking forward to most is seeing the content that you guys blast out over the weekend. I know it's going to be busy on the streets. Maybe it's just your parties at home with your families or just enjoying Saudi National Day. So I can't wait to see the videos on Lovin Saudi. So looking forward to that.
Cool. Okay.
What?
أنا بنسأل
شنو؟ What? Tell me.
نسأل كيسي بس بالمناسبة.
About?
What's the famous dishes you want to taste it, Casey, when you come?
I'm gonna say a word, and it could be Emirati or it could be Saudi, but I want to try makbous.
Makbous. Okay, here is kabsa.
Kabsa. Yeah, try kabsa.
Okay, you're almost there. It's okay.
What else do I want to try?
What else?
يعني ما أدري وشو.
To try food, you mean?
Tea, coffees.
No. What? Okay.
Okay.
Could be.
Saudi coffee is different, and يعني there is a lot of kinds of Saudi coffee here. cuisines, South cuisines
Exactly.
from the North and Riyadh and Sharqiya. A lot of
Anyone
cuisines.
wants to learn more about this cuisine, you can watch my show in Ramadan. It was Ramadan with Lovin. It talks about all that.
Food.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that, Rasha. I want to watch Rasha's show. What a plug. What's the name again, in case we missed it?
Ramadan with Lovin.
Yeah.
Ramadan with Lovin, Rasha's cooking show.
Ramadan with Lovin Saudi, yes.
Well, I don't want to get
On Snapchat.
but hopefully we'll visit again soon. Guys, happy National Day. That is it for all of us on the Lovin Dubai show. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Casey.
Thank you so much, Casey.
Thanks, guys.
And all Lovin Dubai followers.
Oh, we miss you guys at Lovin Saudi. That's Khalid and Rasha, content creators with our Lovin Saudi team. Guys, that is it for us on the Lovin Dubai show. We're back with you every single weekday morning, same time, same place. Stay safe and wash your hands. Bye-bye. Guys, that is a wrap for the Lovin Daily. We are back same time, same place every weekday morning. And of course, don't miss the Lovin Show every Tuesday where I chat with Dubai personalities. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and have a great day.